So, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Temperance Star. I'm gonna be doing a collective reading for you guys today. And I've been getting a freaking 9 of Wands like back to back while I crystal the deck, but I'm doing a collective reading for you guys today. The immediate message that I kind of got like throughout the day is transformation. You guys may be in a very pivotal time right now in you guys' lives where things may be shifting. You may be jumping timelines, either you're jumping timelines, or things that you may have, the seeds you've been planting for a long time may finally be sprouting from the ground, like literally just sprouting. And things that you've been working on for a long time are starting to not even grow its roots, but literally just like sprouting from the ground. However, you've been planting them for a very long time, but other people are just seeing like 10-foot trees literally just jump out, but you've been watering them for like this could be months, this could be years. You know, you put your blood, sweat, tears into things like this, and you know, people may have thought that you weren't doing nothing, or you know, you're just like letting time or years or life just pass on by a whole time. Like you've really been working, you've been shedding skin. Like I'm almost getting like a snake that sheds its skin, or even like a butterfly. I'm getting butterfly, heavy butterfly. But yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Like I'm getting a lot of award season, almost like it's award season. I know yesterday was an award show. I think it was the VMAs. I think, don't get me wrong, I didn't watch it, but I think it was the VMAs, or MTV. I don't know, one of those award shows. I don't really be watching award shows, but I know it was one of the award shows. But right now you could be celebrating something that you've been working really hard for, and people can be congratulating you, and or even like looking at your accomplishments. You could have just lost a lot of weight, you could have just gotten a new promotion, you could have just got a new job offer, you could have just launched a business, you could have just started a new channel, like or started posting yourself more, showcase everything you've been doing in the last like couple of months, or you could just be going out more, dressing yourself up, planning things and actually executing them to where people are just like, who is this new person? It's like you are a brand new person. Like people do not recognize you no more. So I think that's kind of, yeah, nine of Pentacles. We just got 10 of Pentacles, now we got 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you are literally in a very award. You are reaping, you are like bathing in like pure luxury in a way. It's almost like you went from almost like the 2 of Wands to like pure 9, 10 of Pentacles, like overnight. It feels like in other people's perspective, but to you, you have been putting your blood, sweat, tears into this very moment that you've been manifesting for yourself. And a lot of people just want to know, like, how have you done it? And people don't realize that it's Queen of Swords. Like you have to basically like almost like belch, cut a lot of people off, be very truthful with yourself. You have to be very intelligent with your moves, intelligent with the people around you, intelligent with your actual reality and the choices you had to make for yourself. We have the 4 of Wands. Like you are almost getting to your peaceful state, or if you're not already there, but you're reaping those are the benefits of your seeds. You're reaping the, what's it called? I don't even know the term, but the reaping your benefits, something like that. But yeah, I'm just getting butterfly, heavy butterfly, snakes. Not in a bad way. Snakes, that people try to like make snakes seem like this like bad omen, which they can be. Snakes can be in a way a bad use in terminology, depending on how you want to use a snake. You know, like it really just depends on how you decide to use a snake. But the way that I'm seeing it right now, you almost like shed your skin. It's giving like you shed your skin, you let your old life, old version of you is gone now. It took a very long time for you to like kind of slither on out of it, but now you're out and your new skin is there. You're still the same, but it's a whole new person. So it's kind of the just first download that I got. This message that I get from the cards could be completely different. We all know that from my past readings, but that is the message that I got. We got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, conflict is, you are at peace right now. You have nothing but changes being like completely brought to you. People could be talking about this. Like, you probably put a lot of haters to fucking rest. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, I almost flipped it. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So people who could have been trying to block opportunities for you are realizing that they didn't do yeah, we got yeah, yup. So we got, so after the 5 of, so okay, slow down, baby girl. The messages are like, it's like okay. So we got the 5 of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Then we got the 8 of Wands, and then we got the 8 of Swords. All we missing is cups at this point, right? We got mental, passion, fire, and we got earth. The only thing we missing is emotions. You are leaving your emotions at the front door. You leaving your emotions the fuck out of it. I'm sorry. I know, like, I'm gonna get back to the message. But collective, you are leaving your emotions the fuck out of it. You said, I ain't got time for emotions. I am on my grind right now. I don't give a fuck about no drama. I don't give a fuck who talking about me. I don't give a fuck who gotta say what. I don't give a fuck who trying to block what. All I'm worried about is me. That's what I'm kind of getting from this. I don't give a fuck. Like, people could have like kind of tried to like have you in some type of mental battle, like trying to make you give a fuck. Like with this 5 of, I'm gonna make sure I no cards, because these cards are so old. These are my favorite. This is my favorite deck, but they're so old that I gotta make sure cards don't be like stuck together. People be trying to like stick you together with them. Just me thinking, I kind of like just got that down on too. Like people try to like stick you with them, like make you like bind you to them and stuff. But no, nothing succeed, and you make sure you not stuck to nobody. That was such a funny message, spirit. But anyways, where was I going with that? Child, I'm telling you, the messages be coming straight through with me. Anywho, people with this 8 of Swords in reverse and this 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands in reverse, people were trying their hardest to kind of like have you trapped in your head regarding what they were saying, or trying to, you know, bring conflict to you. This could be in family, this could be with drama, in whatever type of environment you're in. With this Ace of Pentacles, this gives me like, anytime you try to like start something, or anytime you try to bring more for yourself, bring new ideas for yourself, bring more opportunities for you to grow somewhere, this could be in any type of area. Because it's Pentacles, this gives me like you just trying to start something new for yourself, branch yourself out, plant seeds in new places, or like get new relationships with people that can bring you more outcomes in any type of area. Apply this where this fits. It could be in like networking yourself in any type of area. Like if you're somewhere in like the music business, if someone that's watching this in the music business, you're trying to be in the music business and you're trying to network in that area, you're trying to go to, I was just talking about this, the award ceremony, people trying to block you from meeting certain what's it called, those like A&Rs and stuff like that, so you know, or block you from meeting certain makeup artists, so that makeup artist doesn't do your makeup right or properly, stuff like that, so you could look messed up on camera, look messed up in photos, so you don't meet the right photographers that don't take your pictures right. People starting trying to block conflict so you don't meet the right people, or just normal day-to-day stuff, like in actual like regular like 9 to 5 people, like people just trying to like block you from meeting the right people, or people gossiping behind your back, or people gossiping right into your face, stuff like that. People was just constantly trying to like have you binded so that you are not allowed to move forward, especially with this 8 of Wands in the upright. They were just constantly trying to like have you like binded so that you aren't able to just move forward with ideas, move forward with getting good news and good communication and networking with the right people. However, with again this being in reverse, it's just is that you're free. Like nobody can stop you from reaping anything that God has planned for you. Your angels have planned for you, the divine has planned for you. Nobody's going to be able to block nothing. The seeds already been planted. Like it's already planted. Yeah, they could try, but the seeds are already planted. What's meant for you is already divine. Like it's already written in the cards for you. You're just one of those ones. Some people gonna have to fight hard to dig themselves out them holes. But if I'm talking to somebody that's like chosen, especially with these 2 8s, baby. And 8 again, 8, 8, 8, 8, and then 8. If I'm talking to somebody that's chosen, and then you like leave turning point with this 8 of Cups, like I said, somebody is leaving their freaking, I'm looking at just say somebody left their emotions at the door. Like, you are not being emotional about anything. Even if you are aware of people trying to like block your blessings, you're not even being emotional about it. You're just like, okay, you're a hater, or you hate yourself, or you know, you probably not even looking at it like people are like hating on you and like feeling like, oh my gosh, everyone hates me, or oh my gosh, everyone's trying to do this to sabotage me, or people are doing this behind my back. You're probably not even looking at it at that type of vibration. You are probably just seeing it for what it is, on some real deeper issues. You're probably like, oh my gosh, this person probably is only upset because, you know, their husband just left them, or their wife just left them, or their kid is doing terrible at school, or their kid is being bullied, so and they know about it and they can't do nothing about it, so they're coming in, they're taking on the bully's energy and trying to put it on me. Like, you're realizing, you're thinking about stuff deeper because you kind of have a hyper awareness, especially if you're like, you have certain gifts. You are able to hear things or know things at a certain type of rate. And my cat just like kind of meowed, so that was kind of confirmation for me. But you know things at a certain type of rate where you're able to kind of like pinpoint things deeper than people actually realize, to the fact that even if people are trying to gossip about you, the gossip doesn't work, or the conflict that people do behind the scenes doesn't work, because you see things way past. Like, you're in the exosphere. Like, it's like it's too low vibrational for you to actually like work with, because you kind of see straight through them. Like, the communication that you get from the divine with this 8 of Wands, the communication that you get regarding the stuff that goes on around you, the conflict that goes on around you, like, you may be aware of a lot of the drama that goes on around you pertaining people trying to block things for you. You see it for what it is. It's not, yes, it may be negative. People you see things as negative, but you kind of see straight through it, to where you free yourself immediately. Like, immediately. Like, you're like, oh, this person's talking about me, or this person's trying to block what from me, or they're only doing this because, you know, they don't hate themselves. They were bullied for like 15 years of their life. So of course they're going to try to do this because I triggered something deep in them. Like, you know, like, or I know they probably think this because most likely, like, they probably got karmic debt for the last like 50 generations. Like, of course I'm going to trigger them. This is like my 100th time being on this plane. Like, like, you probably think things, and not in a cocky way. It's more so that you can just tell that you're elevating at a very, very fast pace, to where certain energies or certain vibrations are going to just naturally glitch when they're near you. And that's why this 8 of Wands is out here, and this 5 of Wands in reverse is out here. It's like, they can't, it's not gonna work. You free yourself immediately. Yeah. And then this 8 of Cups. This 8 of Cups, and then right behind the 8 of Cups is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords. It's like, you leave from allowing yourself to even like worry about all these people's emotions. Like, this person is like walking away from all these cups, like all these people's emotions, because you just see it as it's all emotional. All of this is emotional baggage that has nothing to do with you. These are people trying to project all of their like ancestral trauma that they have to kind of deal with, and they're trying to project it onto you so that they can try to block your blessings and your whatever God has in store for you. But it doesn't work, because you get your messages from the divine is way too fast and way too clear to it. Like I said before, you see straight through it. To one person, oh my gosh, this person's talking about the way you talk or what you wear, or they said that they're not going to allow you to use their hairdresser, or to use your nail tech, or they're not going to give you the money to do this. You're just like, okay, they're not doing that because they really don't got the money, or they're not going to do that because really they hate their lives. They just got cheated on. So of course they're going to XYZ, or they know that their man wants to be like, you know, like you kind of see straight through stuff, to where it's like, you know, it's not that deep to you. What's up, pumpkin? I'm trying not to put him out, because he just be wanting attention. Yes. Yes. Why don't you ever go up there when I'm recording? Hmm? Alright, let's try to get some more messages. Tell me more, Spirit. I was saying I let no cups, and the only cups that I got was this 8 of cups, and that's basically leaving the cups behind. Leaving the emotions behind. Insane. Tell me more, Spirit. And I'm gonna go into, I was gonna go in with my Venus. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's this Queen of Wands in reverse lets me know that these are people that can very much be jealous of you. And it came right under, I put it right under the 5 of Wands. So these are definitely people that are very envious of you. People who are trying to block things from you. People who constantly betrayed you. People you got close with. Okay, I gotta deal with my cat. Hold on. And then we got the Queen of Swords right under. Yeah, you cut them people off. Hold on. And she's back, just like that. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, with this Queen of Wands in reverse, and then I'm seeing the Queen of Swords and the upright at the bottom of the deck. Like, definitely these are people that you could have gotten close with. This could be a friend of yours, someone that you were close to, someone that was definitely most likely jealous of you, someone in competition with you. Especially me putting this right under the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody who was probably trying to block you from getting ahead of them, or stop you from continuously to basically rise. You could have already been ahead of them with this this 8 of Wands. Like, this is somebody who saw that you constantly were just moving fast. Like, they just saw that you move quick. Like, even when you were down, this person, whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, this person knew that you moved quick. This person knew that you were smart, you were intelligent. This is somebody who thinks that you are strategic. They think that you are strategic. They don't think that you move with like light. They don't think that you move with intuition. But you do. Yes, you may be slightly strategic in certain aspects of yourself, but for the most part, you listen to the divine. Especially now. Maybe in the past, you were slightly more strategic, but you could have saw that didn't really get you nowhere. You could have saw that kind of blocked certain blessings when you were more strategic, to where you realized that listening to your intuition kind of got you further versus when you were more strategic. And this person probably was someone who tried to make you lose. Yeah, this person tried to make you lose more opportunities being more strategic, because this is somebody who tried to use their intuition against you by making you be more logical, being more strategic, while they use their intuition, knowing that when they made you more logical, it worked against you. And then we have the 4 of Wands behind this. This was definitely somebody that you probably adored this person. I would say this is somebody you trusted. Yep. And then we got the 2. This is somebody you probably didn't know if you could even cut them off. Yep. And then we got the 9 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that it probably took you a long time to realize this was somebody that was against you. I'm taking both these cards. It took you a long time to realize this person was against you. Oh, damn. It took you a long time. This is somebody who probably gave you a lot of insecurities. Whoever this Queen of Wands person was, could have been a best friend. This could have been a sister, a family member. Someone you worked with for a long time. Like, this is somebody who was in your life for a very, very, very long time. With this 4 of Wands, you had to been around this person for a very long time. I'm thinking 6 years, more than 6 years at least. More than 6 years. You could have known them since you were 6. Something could have happened when you were 6. All right, I'm done with this deck. But yeah, this Queen of Wands. Give me something more about this Queen of Wands, Spirit. Hold on, let me, before I put, no, I'm not gonna go on this deck no more. Ooh, Magician. What I said, leave me something more with Magician. I was about to put the deck away, and then all I got was Magician. This is somebody who was working against you. It didn't come out in reverse, but because Magician came out, this was somebody who was working against you. I'm not getting that they were like literally dibbling, dabbling in magic. Maybe I might see something else later. But this person, this queen, who makes me want to go in with the intuitive Kev deck. I'm going with intuitive Kev. Because what? Now I'm nosy. Who is this Queen of Wands in reverse? Because again, Queen of Wands, that's a jealous bitch. Like, I don't even mean to curse for real, but that's a jealous. And then we get rich girl. First, I was rich girl. This is somebody who was jealous of you. Like, what? Like, how do you get Queen of Wands in reverse? I barely ever really get Queen of Wands in reverse. I always get it upright. Like, always. Always. Like, Queen of Wands in reverse is crazy as hell. I usually get Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands, the veil. This is somebody who showed themselves. So this could easily be somebody who was working against you. And with the Magician, this is somebody who, I don't want to say that they was performing magic or whatever, but this could have been somebody that was doing spell work against you. And spell work does not literally mean like, ooh, poof, 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 bang. Like, no, this is somebody who could have been saying little slick things, like spell work, like, okay, say you call them about a problem that you're having. Instead of them saying, so you could be like, okay, oh my gosh, I'm having such a terrible day right now. I don't know why so-and-so keeps talking about me, or I feel like I feel like this person's talking about me. Do you think that I should just like say something about this, say something to this person? Instead of this person being like giving you constructive advice, like maybe you should weigh out, like write it down. Like, say, like, the smart thing for a Queen of Wands, again, this is the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands should be like, maybe you should write it down, think about it, you know, tell me exactly what happened, like, what did they say, XYZ. This is that person to be like, yeah, go curse that. And you being a Queen of Swords energy, this Queen of Wands could have been like, yeah, I think she could tell you, matter of fact, no, I don't think she'd be around that person at all. This could be somebody you work with. Say this is like a sister or a friend. You'd be like, no, I think you should go curse that child. I think you should go curse that bitch. Matter of fact, I think you should just quit. You should just quit. I don't know how you working around there. You should just quit altogether. I don't know how you do this. If it was me, it wouldn't be. This could be somebody who kind of protagonizates you to do illogical things, where it's like, okay, if you was to act in like an ego-based thing to where something bad happens, okay, now you can get written up, or you could lose your job, or you would then be acting out in your ego versus you're trying to vent to a friend, and that friend should be letting you vent to them and then giving you advice like, okay, I see you're upset, I see you're hurt, write it down, or, you know, let's go do something fun, or like something fun in a healthy way. Yeah, legal. What did I just say? Like, this is somebody who will get you caught up. I meant to shuffle and this just fell out. This is somebody who will get you caught up in a bad way because they will not accidentally, but maybe it is accidentally. This is somebody who probably doesn't realize that they are doing spell work this way. But this is spell work. You can be trying to get advice, and they will, because they are in reverse and they don't realize that they're jealous and stuff like that, because a lot of jealous people, not all people know that they're jealous. Not all people know that they are Queens of Wands in reverses, or King of Swords in reverses, or Ice Kings and vampires and energy vampires and stuff. People don't be knowing this stuff, okay? They just be walking around with entities attached to them, not realizing that their inner child and stuff is not healed, and then they're just freaking little open vessels for these types of demonic things. However, this is the type of person that will put you in a situation where you will end up in a bad situation to lose out on opportunities with the bad advice that they give you. And then they will be too prideful to take ownership on their bad advice because it makes them look bad. They don't want to get told the truth that, hey, that advice that you just gave me wasn't the best advice. They don't want to get told that because then it makes them look bad. And again, this is someone that is potentially in competition with you. They don't want peace. They want conflict. So yeah, and this is something that you had to come to terms with, that this is not somebody who wants peace with you. This is somebody who is going to want conflict with you. But again, this could be somebody who you just had in your life for a very long time. Oh, we got Earth Angel at the bottom of the deck. You're sweet. You're a sweet person. I just got sweet immediately. Like, you're a very sweet person. You're nice. You're angelic. And you may attract people who can be the opposite of you. People who aren't as, like, open-minded as you, to where they see different outcomes as you. But that's because you're an Earth Angel, so you see all outcomes. You possibly can only give advice to yourself. You may be somebody who to find a therapist can be very hard, because sometimes you almost can, like, outthink your therapist. And I know that's probably not a great thing to say, but sometimes when it comes to chosen ones or, like, Earth Angels and stuff, it is kind of hard for them to find, like, the great therapist, because almost like anybody could go to school and get that degree and then just become a therapist for the money and stuff. But, like, you may be somebody who does have trouble truly connecting with people and finding people who could truly understand you and even help you with certain problems, because of just, like, how your mind is. And then with having a friend or a sister or just whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, and then you have abandonment in reverse, it makes it hard for you to walk away from stuff, just because you know that it's like, okay, even if I were to walk away from certain people, it's like, is it even worth it? Because it's almost like you almost want to settle for these people, because you kind of, is it that you feel like this abandonment in reverse gives me the Two of Swords that came out. Because you have such a sweet heart, it makes it hard for you to walk away from these people, because you see both ways. It's almost like you know that these people don't mean you no harm, but it will block your blessings. Yup, that's the thing. It'll block your blessings if you don't. Yup, it'll block your blessings if you don't. Because not everybody is just out to get you. Not everybody's out in the kitchen just cooking up some witchery, okay? Not everybody's out to do that. You know, I know some people are dark. Some people are dark. However, not everybody's, like, literally out here just trying to hurt you. But it doesn't change the fact that there are entities, vibrations out here that will 1000% block your manifestations. Yes, they will. There are angels, there are demons out here. They are. And they are attached to people that you are close to. Okay? Trying to bring the house down. Unfortunately. It's your job to awaken and just recognize it for what it is. And you have to just be careful on how you navigate everything, because it don't take much. Look at this child. We got child. You got an inner child inside of you that you got to protect. I like how this child has 11 on it. 11 may be significant to you. 11. I don't remember being 11. Does anyone remember being 11? 11 is like one of those ages where it's like, I do not remember being 11. I think I remember being 12, 13. I think I remember, like, most of my ages. I remember even being like 3. Even 2 almost. I think I almost remember being 2. Like, isn't that crazy? People are like, how do you remember being 2? Like, I don't know. I remember walking for the first time. And those people are like, how? I do. I don't know how. I remember everyone's freaking face when I got up and I started walking, and everyone was just so freaking shocked. Yeah, that's so funny. That's why we're talking about walking and we got travel. You may be traveling soon. I think you should go travel. Especially with the communication coming out. And we did get the 8 of Cups. You should go travel. You definitely should go travel. Again, there's no more cups. The only cups that I got was that 8 of Cups. Like, you left your emotions at the door. I think you already came to your decision, though, with the conflict behind this Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands doesn't just have to be one person. It's going to be many people. Especially underneath the 5 of Wands. This doesn't have to be just one person. This could be a lot of people in that energy. This could be just an energy that you attract in a lot of people. A lot of people that are attracted to you happen to be a Queen of Wands in reverse type of energy, which can be people this could be masculine and feminine. This could be men in their feminine energy that end up turning into a Queen of Wands type of energy. People that are attractive, They can manifest, but then they get very jealous. They want you to chase them. They want you to just like kiss the ground that they walk on. They're jealous of you. They want you to cater to them. They think that you got all the money. They're in competition with you. It's like this can go either or, okay? Because it brings me back to this Four of Wands. And it's almost like you see yourself almost like just over it. That's why this 8 o'clock, you're like, I ain't over it. I get you. I get it. Let me get one more. Ooh, did I flip over letters? Ooh, I almost don't feel like I need to pull another card. But let me. Do I want to clarify anything? Let's clarify this 9 of Swords in reverse. Too many cards. 9 of Swords in reverse. This is 9 of Swords in reverse. Too many cards. You mean this was on your mind? What did I say? You are a sweetheart. And then people hide how much they hate the fact that you are a sweetheart. They hate this about you. They hate it. They hate it. Like, these are people who come in your life and and then we got death magic at the bottom. Like, they try to end the fact that you're a sweetheart. These are people who come in masquerading in whatever type of Queen of Wands in reverse energy that they come in as. They show themselves, especially when we got the veil, when I cracked that deck in the beginning of this reading, or mid-reading. They don't come up as, I'm gonna ask Spirit again with the Queen of Wands, like what they show up as in the beginning, but they reveal themselves afterwards, or they show up as a sweetheart, and then in reality, their real intention is to evil eye you. These are people that show up as sweet at first, but in reality, they're really trying to evil eye you. But because I asked it to clarify this 9 of Swords, it's because these are people who put you in this like loneliness type of energy where you're like just hoping for someone to appreciate you, hoping for somebody to understand you, hoping for somebody to just get where you're coming from, get your dreams, get your aspirations, get that you don't mean to harm nobody, understand that you just have dreams for yourself, or get that you just want the best for you, your family, your loved ones. Like, you don't want to hurt nobody, you just came to party. That was corny, but no, for real, like, you just came to party, you don't want to hurt nobody. And it's almost like you see yourself in the same type of position where you feel like people just come around, they play, and then they end up like hating on you. And then it's like you feel like you have to turn off this sweetheart energy, and you just gotta turn into this Queen of Swords energy where you just gotta be a bitch. And I feel like you almost don't like when you gotta get into this type of energy. In a way, this kind of does make you insecure when you get into this energy, but it's like a defense mechanism for you. But it puts you deep down, when you get at home, it puts you in, like, it makes you upset. It makes you upset. Like, you have hope, you know that it was for the best, it was best for you, but it does make you upset. It's almost like a damn, again, how did I get myself in this situation again? But it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You can't help it that there's demons running rampant. That's not your fault. It's not your fault. As long as you keep slicing and dicing them. Let me put this over here next to this 9 of Swords. All right. Now, what does the Queen of Swords in reverse, not the Queen of Swords in reverse, what does the Queen of Wands in reverse really show up as? How do they fool the collective at first? Because I know the collective not just attracting people and being jealous and let them in. So how do they fool the collective? What is that about? Courthouse in reverse. We got legal. Remember I asked them before? We got legal and we got courthouse. And then we got poverty at the bottom of this. The people trying to get your money, trying to marry you. I know I just got married. Let me see. You may be attractive, or they may be really attractive, and they try to like use their looks to get you to let your guard down. And then we got the Four of Wands. So this could be people that try to use their looks to like make you want to like settle down with them, or like they use their looks to kind of persuade you into thinking that they're another way, that they're not jealous. There's nothing to be like. What do I have to be jealous of? I have nothing to be jealous of. Look at me and look at you. Chakras. And it came out crossing. One more, Spirit. Is that one or two? Two. So I'm not taking it. I want one more, and I'm gonna tell what I'm thinking. Because what I'm thinking is actually some crazy stuff. Yep. Okay. Up two. View, and then we got unbothered. These are people who try to use their looks against you. You are unbothered because already you're the Queen of Swords. Like, you have a Queen of Swords. Even though you're this sweetheart, you still have a Queen of Swords inside of you, ready to jump out and cut somebody off. Like, you don't care. Especially once you see that somebody has a jealous, envious side to them. Well, Queen of Wands in reverse. You don't care how good somebody looks, because you know that you're an earth angel. Like, what is looks to somebody who has wings? Like, that's how you see it. Like, what is looks to somebody who's divine? What is looks? Like, when you talk to God. Like, when you talk to God, looks does not matter. You know that looks is vain. You're aware of this. You see past the veil. So you're unbothered by the looks. However, these are people who try to use it against you to possibly, with the chakras coming out crossing, it almost makes me feel like these could be people that these are people who attack your chakras, though, for sure. Whether it's your sacral, like if these are people that you are sleeping with, these are people who are attacking your chakras, and that's how they get at you. That is how they get at you. Because if you are letting people who have jealous spirits attached to them, jealous demons attached to them, envious, vampiric, what's it called? Like, all types of negative energies, demons, spirits, whatever they call it. If they have those things attached to their energy, and then you are allowing them to sleep with you, and they are unbalanced, they are literally unbalanced, that is how they affect you. And that is how you become unbalanced. And that can be exactly how you become unsure with yourself, and you're confused. And that's how the evil eye can sometimes leak into your energy and things. But I think you became aware of that. Someone became aware of that. You became aware of that. And then with this courthouse in reverse, this courthouse in reverse, and then this is legal. Like, I just keep looking at this legal. It's like, these are people who really just try to get you caught up. I don't want to say legally, but they try to get you caught up spiritually by attacking your chakras. And it doesn't have to just be sexually. This can be attacking your chakras like your sacral, but they can attack your chakras like your throat chakra by saying things like attacking you through, like your throat, like attack your throat. Well, yeah, attack your throat chakra to make you not want to speak, talking over you, confusing you. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, these people that just try to confuse you. But I think that you've become unbothered to this, because you see too much. You see way too much. Maybe in the past it worked. I think in the past it worked, but it doesn't work anymore. It does not work anymore. But okay, let's get one card. I just want to get one card from. Oh my gosh. Why must I live in the most noisiest cities? Evolution. And it looked like a butterfly. Then wasn't you just talking about butterflies? I should just take it. This was a nice reading. And then we got renewal. What did I say? Oh my gosh. Literally, this picture is somebody shedding their skin. She is literally shedding her skin. I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody is shedding their skin. They are letting all this negative energy, negative people, jealous people, evil eye people, past life. They are leaving it all behind. Emotions be damned. This is just confirmation for you. Like, okay, so I was right to leave that. Oh, yeah. Cry it out. Let it out. But yeah, let it go. Okay? So I just want to take one card from this beautiful deck just to lighten up the mood. I need to get more of these decks, because this deck is just... I'm not going to take this one because I saw it. Ooh. So we got celebration. So it's time for you to celebrate. This is my first time pulling this card. Well, it reminds me of the Three of Cups. So celebrate. I don't know what the Three of Cups. It says 31 too. I don't know what this card, and then under it is learning. So it almost feels like after you learn whatever this lesson is, or after you finish closing out this chapter, or fully and like complete this belching experience, I think you'll be celebrating the fact that you kind of got over this, or you close this out and you're done with it. Because I don't know, do I want to take, I feel like this doesn't fit this reading almost. Like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't fit the reading. Like, am I wrong to not want to take it? It fell on the floor. I'm not gonna take it. Something's telling me not to take it. So it's like, no. Just courage. Okay. I cracked the deck and I got courage. Because it takes a lot of courage to do this. And then we have fierce on her jacket. So I'm gonna take this card instead, just because the celebration, I think celebration is coming, it's near. But with the message that we just had, I feel like the overall is that it's taking a lot of courage for you to walk away from all of this. And I think that's the overall message, is that you are so bold and brave and divine to trust your intuition when it comes to knowing that these people, whoever these people are that you are resonating or thinking about while listening to this message, knowing that these people are just not good for you. And maybe take the CC, maybe it's both. It's like, okay, I got courage, and then celebrate. You know, maybe it's both. Maybe take the celebration if you need. If you want to go out and celebrate now, go celebrate. Maybe the beginning of this message, when I was talking about that you are celebrating, or you are, you know, a butterfly and you're shedding your skin, or the renewal that we just cracked the deck, or the evolution when I saw the butterfly, like literally it all kind of went together anyways. Literally it did. So hey, take it if you take it. But quite literally, your guides, like quite literally, I feel like courage fits this the most, because I feel like with this Nine of Swords, this was the last card I pulled from the deck besides the Magician that was at the bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody really is trying to make sense of it all still. Like, as much as you may not be talking to these people, I feel the fact that you are hurting, that you could be really alone right now. I feel it, and I'm not stupid. I feel it. And I'm not gonna tell you, oh yeah, you alone, go take like 10 shots. Like, you can, but you'll just be opening yourself up to God knows what if you do that. I want you to just acknowledge the fact that you are brave. It takes a lot of courage, it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of wings, invisible wings behind you, to be able to do what you're doing right now, to be able to walk away from everything you're walking away from right now, and all of the fire and passion that people probably have towards you right now, and to act like it literally does not exist. It takes a lot, because you feel it, and that's why you're feeling exactly the way you're feeling. That's not your emotions. You may have a good poker face, girl or boy. You probably got a goddamn good poker face, but you still feel it. You feel it. When you're at home and you in bed, you feel it. And maybe that's why you're here, because I feel it too for you. You're free. Like, don't get me wrong, you're free. You are free, baby. You're free. Because you got courage. But just because you got courage does not mean that what's happening right now, while you're shedding your skin, it doesn't hurt while you're peeling off those layers. I always thought, like, every time I peeled an orange or a tangerine, I always thought, like, yeah, you may not hear an orange cry, but imagine if oranges can cry when every time you peeled an orange and then you rip off their skin. Like, I know it sounds so, like, corny, but, like, no, literally, when you when you peeling an orange, like, you hear it. Like, I'm a noise person. I'm a noise and I'm a scent person. And it's like, I always would just hear it, like, just ripping. And it's almost like you see the veins, like, the little, like, strings and stuff. It's like you see the veins. Like, imagine they cried out anytime you peeled orange. It looks beautiful. It's very juicy inside, you know? But imagine you heard it. Would you still want to eat that orange? Yeah. So I don't know. Take that message however you decide to take it, but you still got courage, okay? But that's the message for today, guys. Not quite how I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be way more like, you looking good, bitch. But you probably are looking good. You probably are looking good. Probably look good as fuck, okay? But definitely not the message I thought it was gonna be. But it was still a really good message, a very uplifting message for somebody who needed to hear it. And I hope that you take it exactly how you needed to take it. So yes, but that's all for today, my loves. I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? I've not been saying that in my videos because, I don't know, it kind of feels weird to say that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. I really do like making these. I love this. I love doing this. This is like literally my baby. I used to do it all the time for fun by myself, and now I'm filming myself doing it. So here we are, the Temperance Star. That was corny, but no, seriously, here we are. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Like, seriously, like, probably for the rest of my life, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.